Hi, I'm Scotty Ogden, and today we're talking about lead tracking in construction like a professional. So it's like up and then it's down, and then it's up and then it's down, and it really pulls at my heartstrings. One of the biggest mistakes that new contractors make is they're too cheap. If you're getting every single job, well, you're probably too low. And if you're not getting all the jobs, well, maybe your price is too high. So there's that fine line in between where you really need to dial in. And if you track your leads and you have all the data, then you can really figure out where your price point is and how to gain the right clients. What we're going to touch on here today is what is lead tracking, why I track my leads, lead conversion, qualifying customers, and how to track leads. This might be a new saying to you, but lead tracking, what is it? So lead tracking is when you organize customers, potential paying customers, as the phone calls come in. That would be their full name, their address, their phone number, the type of work it is, whether it's a home renovation or an interior design or a commercial renovation, the approximate value of that, and then just accepted or pending or rejected would be the way that you track these leads. Tracking your leads is super crucial to the success of your company. You might be asking why I track my leads. Well, this is a very good question here. When I first started my business, we were getting 80 to 90% of these jobs, which was wonderful. I was busy. We had lots of jobs on the table, but we weren't profitable. And when I realized that if I can increase my lead slippage to 40%, that would mean losing 40% of my clients. That means that my profit margins went slightly higher, which made a significant impact on the profitability of my company. Whatever you track and whatever you monitor can be improved upon. Also within lead tracking, you want to track the converted clients and you also want to track the lead slippage. This is where a customer decides not to go ahead with the project or pay you to do the project. And tracking your lead slippage is very important. You want to be able to come up with a ratio to find out what percent you're losing and what percent you're converting into paying customers. Dealing with leads is actually an emotional roller coaster. And the reason why is because if you lose a job, then you're sad. You're like, what did I do wrong? And you gain a job and you're like, oh my God, I got a job, and you're all excited. And then you lose a job and you're like, oh my gosh. So it's like up and then it's down, and then it's up and then it's down. And it really pulls at my heartstrings. One more point I want to touch on when tracking leads is it helps you figure out from the time you meet your client to the time that you convert that lead is very, very important. You want to have a really quick turnaround. If you're going to delay on a project, chances are that owner is going to get impatient and go with someone else. You also want to qualify your leads. Now keep track of all your leads, whether or not they're small jobs or big jobs, or you do want them, you don't want them. Keep track of them. You want to make sure that it meets your job minimum, price-wise, the schedule works out well, and it aligns with what you specifically do for your business. You don't want to be building a pool if you specialize in building houses. But if there's a house that is going to be involved, then you might want to do the pool as well. So you really need to analyze if these leads qualify for what you want to do and they're the customers you want to work for. You don't want to waste your time on the leads that you really don't want, the ones that aren't going to be profitable, or the clients are going to be difficult to work with, or the schedules just don't meet your timelines. This can all be done through an ideal candidate profile as well. You also want to draft up a questionnaire for your leads. This is just a simple checklist to make sure that their needs match what you want to provide as a contractor for them. Inside that ideal candidate profile, you've got demographics and psychographics, job site minimum, making sure that that is the person you want to work for. That's what the job you want to post on your website. You want to be proud of your work, so make sure it's the job you want and qualify those leads. If you track your leads, how do you do it? How do you track leads? Well, what we do is we have an Excel spreadsheet. So it's got the name, it's got the date that the lead came in, approximate value of what that lead is, and then we've got accepted or pending. So we know if those leads are actually being turned into customers or they're basically not hiring us. But we've also paid for those leads through advertising and marketing, word of mouth. So eventually those leads, they could become potential customers. So two years down the road, you might go look through your lead tracker and I forgot about Johnny or Susan. I should give them a call and see how they're doing. Now you can call them up and say, hey, did that renovation ever go good for you? They might say, actually, no, it didn't. We didn't actually do it, but now we're thinking about doing it. You also want to know where the leads came from. Is it from a YouTube commercial, or is it from word of mouth, or is it from a paid ad? You want to know where those leads are coming so that you can focus your energies on that particular advertisement or funnel bringing your customers in. You also want to have a standard operating procedure for entering this information into your lead tracker. For me, if the lead comes to me, I open my computer up immediately and I fill in all the data. You want to make sure the data is well organized so that you can review your data this year, next year, and years to come. I want to thank you for watching. Leave a comment below. Tell us what you want to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. Oh yeah, I need to say that too. Mm-hmm. Is it playing? Mm-hmm. It's still going? Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm saying that too much. Good key?
You only said good key once today, and that's the first time.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. Damn, I nailed it. Mm-hmm. Subscribe.